All right, folks, this Ben here. Let's get on the driving lesson going. Okay, we're gonna start from here. This Ben here with Pierre Driving School. Early lesson as always. Gonna cover our left and right and a few stuff thereof. For you guys right hand at the light here. Mirror right, shoulder right. And the car in. Okay. All right. Any questions or concern, anything in particular you guys want me to cover, as I always said, put in the comment below. Until then, keep watching here. We're at Pierre Driving School here in Brooklyn. We're in Brooklyn, New York. We cover all the area thereof that you may need it to do lesson or whatnot. At this traffic light, we're making a right turn here to where to the closest right lane. Mirror right, shoulder right, bring the car in. Okay. As you're driving, you keep both hands on the steering wheel. You always make turning to the closest lane, okay? And pay attention to the traffic coming at you, because we do have crazy people around you driving all type of fun, all right? So remember, it's not about driving, it's how they want you to drive to pass the test. Whether you're a beginner, whether you're an advanced, whether you have experience, whether you have no experience, you have to do what the DMV examiner wants you to do to pass the test. Remember, driving requires some responsibility. If you're not meeting the thing that they're looking for in a driver, in order for them to qualify you as a driver, you will be taking the road test here in New York City until you're tired, all right? As I'm stopping here, making sure that you can, the minute you start losing the tire, the first white light, you stop. Both hands on the steering wheel, 10 and 3, 9 and 3. And before always accelerating fully with the gas, always take a quick glance, make sure nobody is squeezing in, nobody is closing into your car. As you put your foot on the brake, pro tip, always take a look at this inner rear mirror to see how the traffic behind you is moving. All right, folks, it ain't no rush. You take your time, you deliver to the highest of your ability, because in the end, any mistake, they will mark you off for that. Sometime it may be a complete disqualification, okay? At Pierre Driving School here, whether you're a beginner, you're an advanced, you got some experience, we can help you with all your driving need, as well as your 5-hour pre-licensing course online, your 5-hour certificate, and also your driving lesson and your scheduled lessons as well, all right? As we're moving, we have to move along with the pace. What the speed limit here in New York City? 25 miles per hour. We're driving along with the speed, all right? As you're driving here, always pay attention to all of your surrounding. Anything you're doing contrary from going straight, you must signal all of your attention, okay? There's no such thing as a good professional driver, as a new driver, old driver, new beginner. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, that's all there for you to do at the road test, okay? We do have highway lessons as well, because right after you pass your road test, you're gonna be doing some driving lesson to build some confidence, take you on the highway. We do highway lessons as well. We also do road trips lesson here at Pierre Driving School. Our lessons start as early as 6 a.m. and as late as 11 p.m. We do pick up for lesson depending on the area. We do have location meetups as well, all right? And we have the 5-hour class going 4 days a week, and the hours are from 10 a.m. to 3 Tuesdays and Saturdays, from midday to 5, Thursdays and Sundays, and we only have openings for this 5-hour class, all right? As we're going straight, we follow ahead. Like they said, student only be looking at the edge of the front of their car. That's not you. You've always have to look way ahead so you can forward planning all your moves, because one of the part of the test that will mark you off is fail to anticipate potential hazard. If you're not seeing potential hazard, you get yourself into that, then for the road test, they will fail you. You see, as I'm driving here, I already saw that the light was blinking, then the light is gonna change. What I do, I adjusting myself, so not only I don't have to go above my speed limit, but I can drive and make the light without taking any yellow light. As I'm coming here, I'm paying both attention here, because traffic can come onto my right, so they can come onto my left. I already see the light ahead is blinking to come yellow, then I'm slowing down. When I come to a nice and smooth stop. You see I'm stopping? No abrupt braking. You do not want your car to be jerking as you're stopping. So as well as when you're driving, you do not want your car to be jerking as well. In order for you to do that, whenever you're not accelerating, you must have your foot covering the brake, covering the brake, so you can start lessen the speed and the event that if you have to come to a full stop. All right, the examiner are looking into these things, your foot movement, how you transfer your foot from the gas to the accelerator, because it's all depend on how you move on you pivot your foot, the result which you're driving. Remember, as you're doing that driving, guess who's in charge? You are in charge, because the examiner don't have no acceleration, they only have the brake. You know what I'm saying? You're in charge on how you handle the accelerator. So if you're not doing it in the right way, either you go one number too fast, either two, you go too slow, either three, you keep jerking, stalling the car. You do not want that. All right, calm and take your test. You see, taking off here, no jerking. You're taking your test. You're taking your test. You the driver. The more calm you are, the more you will deliver better. You know, we understand that you're going to be stressful. However, it's a test, but you're not supposed to let your stress outrank your ability to deliver, your understanding, your knowledge of what you know. All right, we're all human. We're going to be stressed. Don't get me wrong. I took my test knowing how to drive already in my mind 3 times before I finally passed. I've always tell people that I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not bragging, so I can say that I'm an instructor. I take my test and nailed it off in the first time. No, I didn't. Take it 3 times before I pass. That's when it's come to my understanding. It's not about driving, it's how they want you to drive. This is the thing that I want you to understand. When you're making your turns, make sure they're within the right speed limit. When you doing your 3-point turn, your parallel parking, your left and right, do them the right way. Signal and look for all of your attention. All right, we're here in Brooklyn. Okay, you see how much I'm looking? Always pay attention before fully engage the accelerator. Otherwise, you will be in so much shock. Okay, not only on your road test, as well when you start driving by yourself. You see, I've seen the car already coming on my right side. It should have waited. Did the car did? No, the car didn't. What did I do? Roll back so I don't come to an accident, because we're not looking for that. The aggravation that come with it, not really worth the time. All right, so driving within the distance, pay attention. The car in front of me can stop any time. Give them the distance so you don't follow too close. As you do in your road test, when you drive, you wanted to see the tire and car in front of you on the ground. If you cannot see the tire on the ground, then you follow too close. For the purpose of the road test, they will get you in trouble for that, because you cannot be following too close. In New York City also, that's a ticket, that's a moving violation for tailgating, of which we do not want. At the light coming up, we're making a right turn. We signal the turn and we're leaning more towards the turn. Before making the turn, what do? Mirror right, shoulder right, and make the turn. Now, folks, I'm gonna show you what I noticed lately the student be doing. A lot of student guys, when they're making turn, they tend to take their hands off the steering wheel, put it behind the examiner. You cannot do that when you're making a turn. That's an automatic disqualification. You can only drive with one hand only when your car is in reverse. In your other how, you have to have both hands on the steering wheel at all costs. You see, I'm seeing the light in front of me is blinking. I'm not gonna watch you take the light. I'm slowing down. So when I get there, the light is, you see, completely red. Why is that? Yellow light is not for student. These are the level you wanted to deliver when you're doing your road test. This is how you want to be driving in general, because reason why, the more you driving in a better way, the more you stay out of trouble, the more you keep money in your pocket. Because reason why, when you get moving violation, it will jack up your insurance up to 25%. In New York City here, up to 25%. You know what that mean? The more you keep your license clean, the more money that you save. Some people cannot even afford insurance here in Brooklyn and New York. Reason why? Because the license is not clean and the insurance is too expensive for them to afford, all right? All this can be avoided by doing what? Do what you're supposed to do. That's all. Do what you're supposed to do. Never have to worry about that. You see the car turning, turn, have to wait for me. I'm making a right turn here, okay? I'm gonna signal my attention here, mirror right, shoulder right, and I'm pulling in. I'm gonna get some guys here. I'm gonna get some guys here in the car. Folks, this is Ben here with Pierre Driving School. Those are the things that we do on the regular. If you need any help in any shape or form as you relate to driving, Pierre Driving School will be more than happy to help you. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, you can do that. So each time that we drop a video, you'll be the first one to be notified. If you know any families and friends that may benefit from this video, please share that video with them, because showing the person a way to get a license here in New York City is the best thing you can do for them. Because whether you want to believe it or not, a license can change your life, as well as it can change somebody else's life. Although you may not have to do driving for a living, but just having your driving license alone open up a lot of doors for you, as well as can save you a lot of money. Until then, keep practicing. Just been here with Pierre Driving School. Take care now. Bye-bye, folks. Like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Bye-bye.